Hello. Today we are discussing about surface areas and volume. And the last point is that is the volume of sphere and hemisphere. Okay. Volume of sphere and hemisphere. Volume of sphere and hemisphere. What is it? Let me explain you how to find out the volume of sphere hemisphere. Suppose is a cone. You know that the volume of cylinder, volume of cylinder is one third of the volume of cone. I have considered that the height of the cone is equal to r and the radius is also r. Radius and height are same. Okay. So volume of cone is equal to 1 upon 3 pi r square h. It is 1 upon 3 pi r square because h is equal to I have taken r. So 1 upon 3 pi I cube. It's okay. If there's a hemisphere and there's a cone, okay. If the height of the hemisphere, that means r, and the radius of the base of hemisphere is r, then when we are talking about the capacity of the hemisphere, so the capacity of hemisphere is just double the capacity of the cone. If the radius is r and height is r, okay. So double of it, what does it mean? 1 upon 3 pi r cube, double of it, it is 2 upon 3 pi r cube. What is it? This is the volume of hemisphere. And if the volume of hemisphere is 2 upon 3, then the volume of total sphere is equal to double of 2 upon 3, which becomes 4 upon 3 pi r cube. It's okay. That means the volume of sphere is equal to 4 upon 3 pi r cube, and volume of hemisphere is equal to half 2 upon 3 pi r cube. It's okay. So in the capacity 2 upon 3 pi r cube, just make a half of it, it will become 1 upon 3 pi r cube. That is the volume of a cone if the radius and height of the cone is equal to r. Okay. Understood? One more thing that I would like to explain you, that how to find the volume of a sphere. How to find the volume of a sphere. Okay. The second way, it's very interesting. Is a sphere, ball shape. Okay. Radius of this sphere is equal to r. Okay. Radius of the sphere is equal to r. On the sphere, we will consider that this sphere is a combination of all squared pyramid. Squared pyramid like that is a pyramid. Okay. And these are the square pyramids. Many pyramids are there. We will consider that the height of this pyramid is equal to r. Okay. Height of this pyramid is equal to r. So what we have considered when we have cut it in many portions, so I think we are getting these square pyramid. A lot of square pyramid we have got it. Volume of square pyramid is equal to 1 upon 3 area of base multiplied by height. This is the formula for finding the volume of square pyramid. 1 upon 3 area base multiplied by height. Okay. Suppose this is a square, side A. Okay. So what is the volume of this pyramid? The volume of this pyramid is equal to 1 upon 3 area of base A square, and height is r, because radius of this sphere is equal to r. Okay. So 1 upon 3 A square r plus 1 upon 3 A square r. How many here? There are many. Okay, suppose there are n squares. We will consider, suppose how many squares are there? There are n squares. So when I write like that, one upon 3 r square, 1 upon 3 r a square one time plus 1 upon 3 r is a square r two times, and suppose there are n squares, you can increase the squares whatever you want, okay, for getting an accuracy. So here total volume of squared pyramid is equal to 1 upon 3 a square r plus 1 upon 3 a square r plus dash dash up to n times. Suppose there are how many squares? N squares. So I'll take 1 upon 3 r common. It is a square plus a square plus a square plus up to n times. And when we are going to add all these squares, you can imagine these are the squares, they are on a surface of a cube, surface of a sphere, okay. So when we are going to add them, all of them, okay, and combine them, that means going to add the area of all these, then what we are getting? We are getting the surface area of sphere. Yes or no? Because these are the parts of the surface areas, okay. And when we are going to add them, so sum of all the squares, base squares, is equal to surface area of sphere, isn't it? So I'll write here 1 upon 3 into r surface area of sphere, okay. 1 upon 3 into r, and surface area of sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. You are aware of it? So what is coming this? 4 upon 3 pi r cube. What is it? It is the volume of sphere, okay. So this is the procedure. Now I think one question in your mind, that how to find that the volume of squared pyramid, 1 upon 3 area of base multiplied by height. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. You will just imagine a square, imagine a cube. Imagine a cube, length, breadth, side all are equal, okay. How many faces? There are total 6 faces. If I want to divide it into equal squared pyramid, then how many square pyramids are possible? There are 6 square pyramid possible. We'll make it like that. Suppose this is the center point. From here 1, 2, 3, 4. Same as here 1, 2, 3, 4. And that side 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 6 faces. So 6 square pyramids possible here. That means volume of cube is equal to 6 into volume of one pyramid, okay. But here the condition is the height of the pyramid will be, suppose it is A, then the height of this pyramid is equal to A by 2, okay. So when I write this term in this format, that the volume of cube is equal to A cube. Is that okay? Volume of cube is equal to A cube. And this is divided by, now we are going to find the volume of pyramid. We'll verify. Is equal to 1 upon 6 A cube, I am telling you. Now verify that is it true. 1 upon 3 into, may I write here, A cube multiplied by 1 upon 2, 3 2 is 6. 1 upon 3 A cube, this is A square multiplied by A upon 2. Is it okay? And what is this? This A upon 2 is a height of the pyramid. A upon 2 is a height of the pyramid. 1 upon 3 A square, area of base. So 1 upon 3 area of base square multiplied by height. This is the volume of squared pyramid. Okay. So you remember two things. One is volume of sphere. Second is volume of hemisphere. Now we are taking some questions of this exercise 13.8. So two things we have to remember. Number one, volume of sphere, and number 2, volume of hemisphere. What is volume of sphere? 4 upon 3 pi r cube. Volume of hemisphere, half of 4 upon 3, that means it is 2 upon 3 pi r cube. Okay. Taking exercise 13.8. Question number 1. Exercise 13.8, question number 1. 1 and 2 questions of the same pattern. Question number 1. Find the volume of a sphere whose radius is 7 centimeter, 0.63 meter. Second question, find the amount of water displaced by a solid spherical ball of diameter 28 centimeter and 0.21 meter. In question number 1, radius is given. Question number 2, diameter is given. You know that how to convert radius from the diameter. Okay, we'll divide the diameter by 2. We are getting the radius. Solving question number 1, second part. The volume of a sphere when the radius is 0.6. Radius of a sphere is equal to r is equal to 0.63 meter. It is given, and we are going to find the volume of it. Okay. Volume of a sphere 4 upon 3 pi r cube. 4 upon 3 pi 22 upon 7 r square r cube. R cube, what is radius? 0.63 cube. Okay. 4 upon 3 into 22 upon 7, 0.63 multiplied by 0.63 multiplied by 0.63. Okay. Is it cancelled? Yes. 0.21. 7 3s are 21. What to write here? 0.03, not 0.3. Because after decimal there is a 2, it is not divisible. Again, we have to carry one number. So 0.03. So don't make mistake in that. These type of calculations. 4 multiplied by 22, it is 88. Multiplied by 0.03 into 6, 0.63 multiplied by 0.63. Okay. So I am multiplying 8 3 are 24 to 8 3 are 24 to 26. After decimal, 2 numbers, 2.64 here. 0.63 multiplied by 63. Okay. How to multiply 2 numbers? They are having the same. 3 3s are 9. After that, 3 6 are 18. 18 2s are 36. 3 6 6 are 36. 36 3 39. And after decimal, 1 2 3 4. Okay. So it is coming 2.64 multiplied by 3969. 3969 multiplied by 264. Okay. 4 9s are 36. 3 6 4s are 24. 3 27. 2 9 4s are 36. 36 to 38. 3 4 3 are 12. 3 15. 6 9s are 54. 5 6 6 are 36. 36 plus 5 41. It is 4. 6 9s are 54. 54 plus 4 58. 5 6 3 are 18. 5 23. 9 2s are 18. 6 2 are 12. 1 13. 18 1 19. 6 1 7. 6 7 4 11. 8 8 16 17 18. 1 4 8 12. 5 17. 1 10. 11 3 14. 9 1 10. 1047816. 1047816. Okay. 14 1 9 1 10. After decimal, 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5. So 1.047816 meter cube. Okay. So we'll write here 1.05 meter cube or 1.05 meter cube. Round of value. Okay. So this is the volume of sphere. Okay. So question number 2 for you. First part and second question also will be solved by yourself. After that, after second, let us see third question. Third question. The diameter of a metallic ball is 44.2 centimeter. What is the mass of the ball if the density of the metal is 8.9 gram per centimeter cube? Okay. Question number 3. The diameter of the metallic ball is 4.2 centimeter. Diameter of ball means sphere is equal to 4.3 centimeter. Okay. 4.2 centimeter. 4.2 centimeter. Radius of sphere is equal to 4.2 divided by 2, that means it is 2.1 centimeter. Now we got the radius, and for finding the volume I think we need only one thing, that is the radius or diameter. So radius is 2.1. It is given that the density of the metal is 8.9 gram per centimeter square. So finally whatever the volume is coming is multiplied by 8.9. Volume of sphere (4 upon 3 pi r cube). 4 upon 3 pi 22 upon 7, 2.1 into 2.1 into 2.1. Okay. 0.7, 0.1. 22 4 is 88, 88 multiplied by 0.1, 8.8. 21 into 21, 4.41. Okay. 441 multiplied by 88. 8 1 is 8, 8 4 is 32, 3 8 4 is 32, 3 35. 3 5 2 8, 8 10 7 1 8, 8 and 3. 38808. Decimal after 3 places. 38.808 centimeter cube. Okay. After that, it is given that the density of metal is equal to 9.8 gram per centimeter cube. Sorry, 8.9 gram per centimeter cube. Okay. So for finding the density, now we are going to find what is the mass of the ball. So mass of ball or sphere is equal to 38.808 multiplied by 8.9. Okay. So this is multiplied by 8.89. 9 8 is 72. 9 8 is 72. 7. 9 8 is 72. 72 plus 7, 79. 7 9 3 is 27. 27 34. Okay. 8 8 is 64. 8 8 is 64. 6. 8 8 is 64 plus 6 77. 8 3 is 24. 24 and 7 31. Okay. 2 11 8 1 9 13 5 4 3 3 4 5 3 9 1 2 3 4 5 3 9 1 2 3 4 5 3 9 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 gram. Okay. So 345.39, that means 345.4 gram approximate. This is the mass of the ball. Okay. Clear? So in these questions nothing will be done. One thing is given, radius or diameter, we'll have to find the volume, and after that if density is given, then find the answer in the form of gram. Okay. Otherwise that is the answer only after. So only one thing, one unit is given there, that is a radius. I think almost in all the questions of this exercise. After that, Next question from the exercise 13.8 I am taking. Question number 5. No, question number 4 I am taking. It's a different type of question. The diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. What fraction of the volume of the earth is the volume of the moon? What fraction of the volume of the earth is the volume of the moon? Okay. By the way, this type of question we have solved in the surface area questions. Okay. But let us see question number 4. The diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. Moon, earth. And we have discussed one thing, that if the diameter is 1/4, then the radius is also 1/4 of it. It's okay. So we'll consider let the radius of the moon be r. The diameter, then the radius of earth be capital R. Okay. So the volume of moon is equal to 4/3 pi r cube, because moon you will treat as a sphere. 4/3 pi r cube, and volume of an earth is equal volume of the earth 4/3 pi capital R cube. Okay. So the ratio is 4/3 pi r cube to 4/3 pi capital R cube. Okay. But here one thing is that this R is as given the diameter is 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. Diameter of the moon is 1/4 of the diameter. Therefore, the radius is also 1/4 of the radius of the earth. So I write here capital R is equal to 4 small r. Small r is equal to 1/4 r. Anything you can write here. Same thing. Okay. 4/3 pi r cube. Ratio 4/3 pi. Here it is 1 upon capital R. Capital R, that means it is 4r cube. Okay. 4/3 pi, 4/3 pi cancel. R cube ratio 4 4 is 64, 64 r cube. So 1:64. Okay. Clear? Surface area will be doubled and volume will be tripled. And doubled and tripled in which reference? The reference of the radius and diameter. If the radius is double, then the surface area is 4 times and volume is 8 times. If the radius is triple, then the surface area is 9 times and volume is 27 times. Okay. Now question number 5. After that, 5th question. In 5th question, radius is not given. In place of radius, other term is given. Question number 5. How many liters of milk can a hemisphere bowl of diameter 10.5 centimeter hold? This is also the same type of question in which diameter is given. This is 6th question. A hemispherical tank is made up of an iron sheet of 1 centimeter thick. If the inner radius is 1 meter, then find the volume of the iron used to make the tank. Okay. This is the question. Number 6 I am solving. It's a different question from others. What is it? A hemispherical tank is made up of an iron sheet 1 centimeter thick. Hemispherical. Because thickness is given, so this type of ball we have to make it. So condition is given, hemispherical Hemispherical tank is made up of an iron sheet of 1 centimeter thick. Thickness is 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. Okay. And if the inner radius is 1 meter. Inner radius is 1 meter. It is 1 meter. Okay. Find the volume of the iron used to make the tank. Find the volume of iron to use. That means we are going to find this portion. Okay. So simple, the volume of outer minus volume of inner hemisphere. Okay. Volume of sheet used for making hemisphere is equal to volume of outer hemisphere minus volume of inner hemisphere. Okay. Volume of outer hemisphere 4 upon 3 pi r cube. Sorry, 2 upon 3 hemisphere is this is 2 upon 3 pi. What is the radius of it? Radius of outer. This is 1 meter and it is 1 centimeter. So outer radius is 1 plus 0.01. Because in 1 meter, how many centimeters? There are 100 centimeters. So 1 centimeter is equal to 1 upon 100, 0.01 meter. 0.01 plus 1, so 2 upon 3 pi r cube. Minus 2 upon 3 pi volume of inner hemisphere. Inner hemisphere, its radius is given 1. Okay. 2 upon 3 pi, I want to take common from here. It is coming 1.01 whole cube minus 1 whole cube. Okay. Here we can use an identity AQ minus BQ also. A minus B, A square plus AB plus B square. Okay. So I am using that identity 2 upon 3 pi. Otherwise you can solve 1.01 multiplied by 1.01 multiplied by 0.1 minus 1. Anyway, you can use any method. I am using an identity here. A cube minus B cube, A minus B, A square plus AB plus B square. Okay. So A minus B, 1.01 minus 1, A square, 1.01 square, plus AB, 1.01 multiplied by 1 plus 1 square. Okay. I think the calculation is easy. 2 upon 3 pi, 1.01 minus 1, 0.01, 1.01 multiplied by 1.01, 101,000 and again 101. So it is coming 10201. 10201 after decimal 4 number 0210 plus multiplied with 1.01 as it is, plus the square of 1 is as it is. 2 upon 3 pi, 22 upon 7, 0.01. Here's a calculation, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. So when we are going to add it, we'll have to add like that. 1.0201, 1.0201, 1.01 and it is 1. So it is 1, 0, 213, 0.3. 3.0301. 3.0301. This means 2 upon 3 into 22 upon 7, and when we multiplied this by 1, so I think it is coming 30301 only, 30301, but decimal 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, this is, after that what should be done? Now we'll multiply it by 44 upon 7 3 are 21, and this is 0.0300301. Okay, 0.030301. Now after that, what should be done? It is multiplied by 44 divided by 21. Okay, so I divide by multiplied by 44. Zero point 0.030301, 03030 multiplied by 44. Okay, 4 1 are 4, 0, 4 3 are 12, 4 3 are 12. Again it is 402121, 442331. Okay, and decimal 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 3 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 2 3 4 5, 1.333. It is coming 1.333244 and divided by 21. Okay, so this is, now you have to divide it by 21. Answer is coming in the form of meter cube. This is the answer. Okay, we'll divide it and getting the answer. So this much amount of metal sheet is required. Got it? Here better to use, here in place of 22 upon 7 you will write here 3.14, but calculation you have to do this much only. After this question we are taking two more questions of it. Yes, question number 7. 7, which I am telling you, in which radius is not given. Find the volume of a sphere whose surface area is 154 centimeter square. Find the volume of a sphere. This is the question. Find the volume of a sphere whose surface area is 154 centimeter square. Whose surface area is 154 centimeter square. Okay, so for finding the volume, I think we need radius, and for finding the radius we have to use the surface area of the sphere, 154 centimeter square. So starting from surface area of sphere, we are using this term because surface area is given. The surface area of a sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. Okay, so that means 154 is equal to 4 pi r square. For finding the value of r square, 4 and 22 upon 7 will be shifted here. R square, 11 2 ja, 11 1 ja, 11 4 ja, 2 7 ja. So it is coming r square is equal to 7 into 7 upon 4 can be written 2 into 2. Is that okay? Now I'll see that 7 upon 2 multiplied by 7 upon 2 is equal to r square. Therefore r is equal to 7 upon 2, r 3.5 centimeter. This is the value of r radius. Now for final finding the volume of sphere. Volume of sphere, 4 upon 3 pi r cube. Okay, 4 upon 3 pi 22 upon 7 r cube. Radius is 3.5 multiplied by 3.5 multiplied by 3.5. 7 5 35, 0.5, and after that number will not be cancelled here, so we'll write here simply multiplication is there. 88 multiplied by 0.5 multiplied by 3.5 into 3.5, 12.25. Okay, 8 5 is 40, 4 8 5 is 40, 44, so it is 44 multiplied by 12.25, 12.25 multiplied by 44, 4 5 is 22, 4 2 is 8 2 10 1, 4 2 is 8 plus 1 9, 4 1 is 4, 4 5 is 22, 4 2 is 8 2 10 1, 8 1 9, 4 1 is 4, 0 0 9 4, 0 0 9 3 5 3 9 0. Okay, 12.25. What is coming is 53900. Okay, and decimal after that 2. So what is coming? 539 centimeter cube. This is the volume of sphere. Okay. And after this question, one more question we want to discuss. Now taking one question number 9. Question number 9. But before 9, there's a question number 8 is given. A dome of a building is in a form of a hemisphere. For inside it what white was at the cost of rupees 498.96. If the cost of whitewashing rupees 2 per square meter, find inside surface area of the dome. For finding the surface area, simply 498.96 divided by 2, cost of square meter. So that is one. We are getting the surface area. From the surface area, we'll have to find the radius, and after that, the radius will get the volume. Okay. Will it be done? 498.96 divided by 2. Whatever the answer is coming, this is the surface area. Using the surface area of a sphere, 4 pi r square, we'll find the radius, and this radius will be used for finding the surface area or volume of the air inside the dome. Okay. Now taking question number 9 of this exercise. 27 solid iron spheres, each of radius r and surface area s, are melted to form a sphere with the surface area s dash. Find the radius r dash of new sphere, ratio of s and s dash. Okay. 27 solid spheres, 27 solid iron spheres, each of radius r and surface area s. Each of radius r, and surface area is equal to s. And total how many? 27. Okay. Are melted to form a sphere with surface area s dash. 27 spheres are melted to form a big sphere. It's okay. So you know that one thing, when we are melting something and molding in a different form, then one thing remains constant, that is the volume. So that means the first thing which is given, that the volume of 27 spheres is equal to volume of big sphere. Volume of 27 spheres is equal to volume of big spheres, because 27 spheres are melted and converted into the form of a big sphere. Okay. So what to write here? As given volume of 27 spheres, volume of 27 small spheres is equal to volume of a big sphere. Okay, volume of a big sphere. There's a big sphere here. Okay, and its radius I am taking as r and surface area as dash. Volume of 27 small spheres is equal to volume of big sphere. 27 multiplied by volume of a small sphere, 4 upon 3 pi r cube is equal to 4 upon 3 pi capital R cube. What is this capital R? This capital R is a radius of big sphere. 4 upon 3 pi, 4 upon 3 pi cancel, 27 R cube is equal to R cube. So this may I write here 27 can be written 3 into 3 into 3. So this is 3R whole cube is equal to R cube. This means capital R is equal to 3 into R. What is the conclusion? The conclusion is its radius is 3 times less than the radius of this one. Okay, that means the radius of big sphere is 3 times more than the radius of a small sphere. That is one. Is a relation we have got it. Now some questions they are asking that find radius r dash of a nu. By the way, clearly they have given the 27 solid iron spheres, each of radius r, surface area s are welded to form a sphere of radius, surface area s dash, radius r dash of a new sphere. Here we have taken capital R dash. Okay. So one is find the radius r dash of a new sphere. So radius r dash is equal to 3r, and second the ratio of s and s dash. So that means r dash is equal to 3r. That is one. Second term, they are finding the ratio of s and s dash. The surface area of s upon surface area of s dash. Okay, s and s dash, because s is surface area of this, s dash is a surface area of this. Okay, or simply you can write here s or s dash, because s is clearly mentioned that it is a surface area. So surface area of it is, what is this formula? 4 pi r square. Surface area of this 4 pi r dash square. 4 pi cancel, r square upon r dash is equal to 3r. So this is r square upon 9r square, 1 upon 9. So ratio is 1:9. Okay, this is the ratio 1:9. Okay, so that's all the exercise 13.8, surface areas and volume. Okay, in my next lecture we'll have to start a new chapter, that is I think central tendency, what is statistics is there. So we'll start statistics. Till then, bye, thank you, take care.